Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Everyday Carry for Everyday Guys. So it is 2022. Happy New Year to all of you guys, and what a better way to start the year than with an EDC review. So I'm going to take you through my EDC. Guys, the thing with EDC is it changes, right? This is the gear that I would carry as often as possible. This is the gear I want to carry as often as possible. But sometimes I need to be a bit more low profile. Sometimes I need to be a bit more formal, whatever the case may be. So I may have to make certain changes to it. At the end of the video, I will talk to you about honorable mentions, things that I think are really, really good and really cool to carry, and I will carry on a different basis. But the gear I'm going to show you now is the gear I carry 90% of the time. At the end of the video, we're also going to do a pocket dump. Let's switch the camera and show you the gear. Okay guys, so I'm going to work my way around my body as to how I carry these things. And the first thing I'm talking about is my Leatherman. This is usually in my left rear pocket. This is the Leatherman Scaly tool. This thing is like what, 7 or 8 years old now, and I still think it's one of the best Leathermans ever made. Pliers, wire cutters, blade as you saw, Phillips head, and then it also has a flathead bit that sort of sits inside the tool like that, and you can get like a spare bit kit for this where you get like a ton of different bits. So the Leatherman Scaly tool, what I really love about it is that it has a, where is it? That it has a pocket clip. This is a big deal for me because I carry it in my pocket. I don't want to carry it on my belt in like one of those really bulky Leatherman sheaths. I carry enough stuff, so I want as much things to be as minimal as possible. This is the kind of tool that once you get it, you will start finding uses for it. If you don't have it, you won't realize how useful it is. Moving around to my left front pocket, this is where I carry my flashlight. This particular flashlight is my current EDC of choice right now, the Nightcore P20iX. I am in love with it. It is a really tactically driven design. I'm going to review this on the channel next week, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. 4,000 lumens, really nice package, looks good, this looks in real life as good as it looks on camera. It's a very good looking light. The modes, the way it functions, the output, very tactically operated. This ring doesn't come with a light. This is something you can buy from Nightcore, but I do think, and I'll explain why in next week's video, why Nightcore I think have done this ring, this tactical finger ring, the best. Belts, obviously core essentials. So I have a ton of different core essentials belts, but my EDC belt of choice is the core essentials belt, simply because it's extremely minimalistic, it's extremely easy to use, and it fits any size. So the core essentials belt have, I'm just going to show this track system, and it allows you to adjust the size to any one of these different tracks. So very easy to adjust. Put the belt on, and then this little nub over here, you lift it up, and you can then open the belt. Once you release it, the belt locks. Core Essentials belts, nice and thick, but not so thick that they're uncomfortable. They offer a good degree of rigidity, but not so much that it becomes, like I say, uncomfortable. I do have other belts. I've got belts from the Daniels Cobra belt. I have the Sniper Gear belt. I have the CR Speed belts. This belt is for me my main belt, and I will talk about one other belt that I will run later on in the video. So that's that. Firearm and holster. So the holster I run is, as you guys know, Southwest Holsters Rattler. For me, they make the best holsters right now. These clips, the Tackware clips, they are going to be moving back to these clips, so you might, if you do order, get one of these, or the previous generation. They both work. I believe it's just an issue of availability, and these are more available, so they are going to be moving back to the Tackware clips. I carry a Magpul spare mag, a 17 round spare mag with this type of ammunition, Winchester Ranger 127 grain plus P. You carry what you carry. Everybody's flavor is right. No one's flavor is wrong. I'm not going to berate you for any ammo you carry as long as you carry ammo. Okay. Primary mag is it's a 19 round mag with a +2 base plate. Also, like I said, 127 grain plus P Winchester Rangers. Firearm is empty and safe. Okay, where to begin? So 90% of the custom work on this firearm, everything you see is done by SA laser engraving, except my front and rear sights. Those are custom sights by the guys at Jonker and Sons. Both companies are exceptional. The light Surefire X300 Ultra, I love it. I got this for Christmas. I legit get it. And we will talk more about it, but I will also talk to you about different lights that you can carry for EDC. I like a big light. I think it works. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. What I've done to the firearm is obviously Cerakote slide in OD green, my favorite color. Front slide serrations, if my memory serves me, there's 11. This is basically cocking and manipulation serrations, press checking, that sort of thing. Just makes it nice and easy. I have the slide cut for the MOS plate, so I can switch out red dots to whichever red dot I want, because I review gear. Currently, I've got the 407, not the 507. Where is it? Can I get it to focus? The 407. I would have bought the 507 until they told me that the 507, that the 407 is the same as the 507, except the 407 just has a dot and a smaller dot, and that's what I wanted. I was coming from a 3.5 MOA dot, and the 407 has a 2 MOA dot. The 507 does not have a 2 MOA dot, it has 3.5, and I wanted a smaller dot, and it's cheaper, full disclosure. But you pick whichever Holosun you want, they work great. I haven't actually done a review on this yet, but trust me, Holosuns work. Furthermore, what I've done to the gun is, obviously, I've got a basket weave stipple job on here, trigger guard undercut, and a Magpul GL enhanced magwell. So that is the firearm. Okay, pocket knife. The Civivi Odium. This is from Woodsman Wares. It is a beautiful knife, super sharp Damascus blade. Looks really classy. It's not the kind of thing that when you pull it out, people get the shock of their lives. They think to themselves, wow, that's a really beautiful blade. You know, so that's why I like carrying it. It doesn't carry with it that feeling people get when you pull your knife out of your pocket. The defensive blade, the knife I designed. This is a knife I designed and made in conjunction with the guys at Mojo Knives. Blade steel N690, designed to be carried either horizontally on the waistband with the soft loops or vertically with a J clip. Can be accessed right hand, left hand in both a reverse and saber grip. It is double-edged, and this is an entirely defensive blade, although you can use it for utilitarian purposes. So when you get pulled over, you say, no, Mr. Policeman, that's just a knife I use to peel apples. So quite a cool knife. I really like it. It does everything I want the knife to do for defensive purposes, as jumping on the inside so that your hand doesn't slide upwards when you're holding it like this, or like this if you don't manage to get your finger into the retention ring. Did a full review on it. It's either popping up or down below. Wallets. This is my primary wallet, guys. This is not a bank card. This is a Visa card, so don't bother trying to steal anything. This is the Travax Armored Summit from Woodsman Wares. Super minimal. Holds up to 8 cards and 5 notes. Love it. Not much to say about this wallet other than it does everything it says it's going to do. It is a tank. Like, you don't realize how solid this is until you get your hands in it and you fill it out with cards. Wallet of choice, I really like it. I will show you guys some others as we go through the video. And then also in my left pocket is a steel barrel pen. This is the one I use most often, simply because that point is so fine. I like really fine tipped points. The back end is tungsten carbide, so you can use that to break a window or defend yourself if need be. So guys, that's pretty much my EDC. And like I said, that's the EDC I would carry if I only had a choice of a single setup. I'll switch the view and we can talk about different options. So guys, clothing wise, Urban Warrior. That is, I pretty much wear an item of Urban Warrior clothing every single day of my life, really. I'm currently wearing their recon pants and their general tee. They make their company in Cape Town. They make clothing specifically designed for everyday carry. Low profile civilian everyday carry. It's not hiking wear, it's not military wear, it's not tactical wear. It's clothing designed to assist you with your EDC. And I wear their clothing. I wear an item of their clothing literally every single day, and you'll see the pants when I do the pocket dump at the end. So let's talk about some honorable mentions. Weapon mounted lights. If you don't want to go for the Surefire X300, if you feel something like this is a bit too big or a bit too expensive, they are quite pricey. And I do thank my fiance for buying me one for Christmas. The Streamlight TLR7A is a nice mini weapon light option or compact weapon light. I think this is pretty much the best, compact weapon light on the market. I really like it. If you wanted to go for one of those, for the Olight Boulder Minis, they will work. But if you were to ask me, I would say save a bit of bucks, get the TLR7A. I do think it is the best compact weapon mounted light on the market. Full size lights in South Africa, we don't really get Streamlight. If you don't want to go Surefire, the Olight Boulder Pro R. I think Olight are getting there. This particular one I really like. Good lumen, good candela, the lasers hold zero. I did a full review of it. It's either popping up on your screen or it's down below. Really cool light, and it works if you want to go Olight. Defensive blades, I quite like my Cold Steel Mini-Tac. Inexpensive, few $100. This is a Southwest Holsters sheath. They will custom make it for you, but you will have to send them the knife. I like it because it's cheap. I don't like spending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rand on a knife. It's a tool. You know, I'm not a knife collector. People who do collect knives, I get it, 100%. Got nothing wrong with it. I'm not that guy. So I like the cheapest tool I can find that can do the job. Flashlights, if you don't want to carry the P20iX, the Manka MC11-2, really inexpensive, really nice light, definitely highly EDCable from Torch SA. Holsters, what I do when I switch my gear set to a more low profile setup, when maybe I need to wear a shirt, or if I'm going into a environment where I need to be a bit more classy looking, then I will run the Fieldcraft Survival MRS, the Magnetic Retention System holster. I did a full review of this. I think it's cool, very slim, very comfortable, very low profile. I can conceal it well, but then again, I have the physique that can conceal most things, guys. I do try to keep in shape, and I've got nothing against people who don't try to keep in shape. That's cool, right? But don't blame me for having the body I have, and I won't blame you for having the body you have. Medical gear wise, I generally always have a med kit on me. I did a full review of this. The med kits I have on me, they are quite inclusive. They have most of the things I know how to use. So it'll either be in a backpack or in my car, wherever the case may be. But I generally have it within a few seconds of wherever I am. If I'm in a super formal environment, I'll always try to make sure Michelle has a kit in her purse or something like that, if I can't carry a backpack or a satchel with me. Belts, if core essentials isn't your deal, Travax cinch from Woodsman Wares is really cool. We're going to do the pocket dump in a second. Folding knives, the South African Honey Badger, quite a cool knife. It has that little tooth on it, so you can open it, taking it straight out of your pocket. And then wallets. Sometimes I'll go really classy and run these Strauss & Co. Atmosfold 2.0. I forgot the name there for a second. Atmosfold 2.0. This is on my website. Also, what I quite like is the Aviator wallet. But it's really hard to get hold of this. You have to order it from Aviator in Germany. Comes with a little tab that you pull up, which is quite nice, and there's a little money holder there, and then it also has a little slot for your coins. So I think we're getting to the pocket dump. Yeah, let's do the pocket dump. Okay, so just get everything tidy. Left rear pocket is my Leatherman Scully tool. Get that back in. Left pocket, Nightcore P20IX. The pants is my Urban Warrior Recon pants. Cell phone pocket, I don't care what cell phone you carry, totally irrelevant. Coming to the midsection here, belt, Core Essentials. My knife carrying horizontally, well, kind of horizontally. I am also carrying, I don't know if you can see that, a rat's tourniquet. Now we'll talk about this a bit more in a second. Just get that out of the way. Holster, Southwest Holsters Rattler 2.0, Magpool 17 round PMag, and you know the firearm Holosun Surefire X300. Wallet, in the wallet pocket is my Travax Armored Summit from Woodsman Wares, Civivi Odium from Woodsman Wares, and a simple steel barrel pen. Okay, now let's talk about that tourniquet. So guys, I do know that there is a lot of fuss around the RATS tourniquet, the rapid application tourniquet. I'm not going to say you should carry one. I'm not going to say you shouldn't carry one. I've spoken to people who say, I've literally spoken to people who say they've used it for real and it worked. And I've literally spoken to people who've never used one but say it doesn't work. So, but even though they never use one for real, they are people I take seriously. So this is a bit of, what's the word? It's a cause for contention. I'm going to give it its fair try. I'm going to get some training. Well, I already understand how it works. What the advantage for this is for me is the ease of carryability. The fact that it can be used on animals and children. I do know with most tourniquets, like a combat application tourniquet, there is a minimum circumference that thing can effectively crush enough to cause blood to stop flowing, right? And make no mistake, applying a tourniquet is a crushing injury, right? I've had a tourniquet applied to me properly. It is excruciating. If it is not excruciating, it's not being done correctly. Okay, it's not pleasant in the least. And now I'm going off on a tangent a bit, but if you have a tourniquet on your arm or leg and you can still use that limb, it's not on properly. Okay, don't kid yourself. You cannot hold a gun. You cannot do this if a tourniquet is on your arm properly, right? So just bear that in mind. The rapid application tourniquet is very rapid to apply, which I like. It's very easy to carry, which I like. But like I said, there is cause for contention around it. So don't hate me. I have cat tourniquets. I have softies. I have Recon medical tourniquets. In my med kits, I know how to use them. I've done a TCCC course. I know the deal. I'm giving this a fair try because I give everything a fair try. And if it doesn't make the grade, it goes into the gear cupboard. Guys, that's my EDC. Give me a shout or comment down below if you have any questions. My mileage is going to vary to yours. You might think I'm carrying a lot of stuff. I showed you the pocket dump. That's how I carry it on the daily. I'm wearing that gear as I'm talking to you right now. And I do wear it as often as I can wear it. Remember guys, everyday carry or EDC is, I work on the 80-80 rule. Carry it 80% of the year, 80% of the time. Okay. Now to be fair, like I said, the only things that I can really say for sure is my firearm, a flashlight, a knife, a multi-tool or a utilitarian knife, and a weapon mounted light. Those things do sometimes change, but it's generally always those things, and these are the pick of the litter for me. I'm not saying it's the only gear you should carry. I'm saying it's the gear I carry, and we all get to carry what we want. That's it guys. I will see you in the week for a mail time. I'll see you next week for the review of the Nightcore P20IX. That is it guys. Have a good week. Be safe, train hard. Cheers. God bless.